Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. That is everyone. Okay, so let's see.
No.
We all finished our parts. So
Yes,
let's
sir.
go over it since she said we had to go over in our second Zoom session of what we did.
Right.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so we have the GoFundMe. So that was yours. And I think we all met the rubrics. Yeah, we went over that last time, so we should have everything. So I did the polls.
The weather is messing me up because I work in the woods and this rain down our way.
The extra credit, the account makers. So I think everything's in here. So we had the GoFundMe, the calendar.
I work this week, so I'm going to go ahead for January payment in the next 30 minutes.
Wait, who's talking?
I don't know where it's coming from.
I don't know where it's coming from either.
I have my headphones in. What, you can hear somebody talk?
Yeah, we hear someone in
Yeah.
the background talking.
Oh, well, let me mute my mic. I guess.
Okay. Let's do that then. Okay. So we have all the assignments here, and then on the Weebly, the Shutterfly, we have all of our project roles. So I think Hernandez can just look at this and see who did what. So, and we all finished our Weebly page. So that's completely done, so we don't have to worry about that. And then, so for the paper, I have it down on, so it should look like this if you guys had any idea, like if you were confused on how it looked. It took me a little bit to do it. So the hyperlink it, which took me a little bit to figure out. You go, where is it? Right click. I think it's in somewhere in here. Here it is, link. And you put it right here. You put the address right there. You don't put it anywhere else. You put it right there. It took me a little bit to figure it out, so I thought to let you guys know just in case. And then it should do automatically once you press OK. And this is what it should look like. So instead of my name, that will be your name, and my name will be in over here. And then the Facebook page, it should look like this, and then you hyperlink the Facebook page underneath it. And then the essay is underneath it, and it should look like this. So, do you guys want to start on an essay because it says we're supposed to discuss it? And
yeah.
Sarah.
Yes.
Go back up to go back down to the because I have mine exactly like that, but I didn't put beside the Facebook name. I need to have it like that. And
okay, I'll leave it on here for a little bit if you want. Tell me when you're done with it.
That should be Miss Bowen.
Miss Owen?
Bowen. B-O-W-E-N.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was autocorrect. That's what it was. Sometimes my thing likes to autocorrect. There we go.
Oh, you're
Sorry
fine.
about that.
Miss Norton.
Do you know how to hyperlink it?
Yeah, I already have a page. I sent it to your I sent it to your text message the other day to let you see it. Yeah, I had already had a page made up.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to just in case someone else didn't know how to do it.
Oh yeah, you're fine. But we just put our name up there where your name is, and then y'all name will follow under ours.
Yep, right here. This is what you
got it. That's how I got it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then the essay part, this is what it looks like for the essay.
I got it like that.
So you're going to be typing the essay during this meeting while we discuss it, and then
I'm actually writing right now, so I'm gonna try to write, and then I'll.
Okay, I have the questions pulled up. So what we should include on the essay.
Right.
So okay, it's right here. So we have to write it online so it shows that we're all contributing. Okay, so let's see. Identify the elements that included, show in Zoom session where these are located on the page. Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
So here, let me do this. All right. This should work. Okay. So the polls weren't that, well, that was, who had wrote it down for what element is which? Can one of you guys pull that up on your computer or something so we know what element it included?
I think I got it. I think I got it written down.
You got it written down?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you able to look at it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the polls, which category was that under?
Under classroom management organization.
For the polls? Number 7?
Oh no.
No, that
I'm
was the
sorry.
top one. That was the
That
top
was resource.
Okay, that's resource. That's our first resource.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I have it right here. I'm just kidding. I have it right here.
Okay.
It says right here, polls, resources. Okay, so our 4 resources, the polls. Let me pull down to the polls. Loading. Okay. Almost there. Okay. So I have 2 polls up. That's one of the resources. That is checked.
Mhm.
The museums, that's the other resource, which
Okay.
is right here. Didn't you post 2? Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah.
The museum. Did you post another museum or was it just one?
I did another one. I think it was
The Valentine's Day?
no, go down. Right there.
Right there.
Just
Okay.
like
Yeah, these 2. Okay, these 2 right here are the 2 museums and activities. So we got that. The game links, we have that one right here.
Mhm.
Is the game link. And those are our 4 resources. Okay, for the project/assignments, we have the extra credit one, which is right here.
Okay.
And then the other one, GoFundMe, is at the very top, right here.
Right.
And then birthday calendar is just below it, right
Mhm.
here. And newsletter is right. No, that's the due dates. Where's the newsletter? There. What? There it is.
Yeah, right there.
Right there. Due dates is right here. And then what is it? Create discussion. Those are the blogs. Okay. Now the show where our sources are, we go under about. Oh, and then the apps would be under services,
Mhm.
and they're right here. So those are our elements in the project. So we have that done.
Okay.
And then about, that's how we get the link. I also added you guys Acuity accounts to this.
Okay.
And I added, someone was missing it on Shutterfly, and I added it for them just in case, because said we needed it on Shutterfly. But I think Bernice had hers on Shutterfly. Didn't you?
Okay.
Yeah, so I added yours, so you didn't have to worry about it. So here's our blog, our schedulers, sorry, I'm bad with words sometimes. Pinterest page, the Shutterfly page, the Snapchat, the Twitter, and then the Weebly.
Right.
Those are all of our websites. And another way to get to our actual blog, which we have to show on here, is test button. And then here's our blog with the classroom discussion.
Okay.
So we have this down. And I think this is extra credit, so this should be really nice.
Yeah, it was extra credit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then it says meet the members. And also I put the web pages on here too.
Okay.
So have an easy way to do that. Okay. And
Awesome.
now what's the next thing it said we needed to do? Discuss why you chose to include these.
Right. Uh-huh.
Okay. So, all right, the reason we chose to do these. Okay, so let's go to home. I think we kind of discussed it in the last Zoom session too.
Yeah, I think when you had posted a blog about like plus and minus, we just kind of went with that theme
So that's the
throughout.
thing we did for the themes for this. So like why we use the math equations, it goes along with our for these ones that have nothing to do with math, I think we included these because this is something interesting to put in, and especially for little kids, birthdays are like really exciting for them.
Right.
And due dates is another thing that helps with the parents. And the GoFundMe we did for the basically build our classroom is the reason behind our GoFundMe.
Right. Yeah, it was to get support to build our classroom.
Just like the video we watched in the lecture.
Right.
We're starting from scratch and we're having the community help us. And then That was the birthdays. Birthdays is because I thought it was really interesting, especially for little kids in elementary.
Right. They love birthdays. That's important.
And then here's a practice thing. I don't think it was really an element in there, but I think it's a good including because it helps connect the other things. It's a practice. And then the due dates, I think that would help with the parents because kindergarten, no, preschool, they don't really remember things that well when it comes to due dates sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't, and the parents either. But hey,
Right.
Yeah. The parents need to keep them in check.
Yeah.
And then here's an event, the 100th day of school. I remember that event when I was little. I think that was interesting that we put that there. That was really cute.
Yeah, our school is really having our 100th day of school next week, so I was like, why not act like it really is put in there?
We actually added a couple elements if you think about it with all these extra things we put on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the free math games, which goes with our theme of math.
Right.
And then the Quizlet subtraction edition goes with the theme of math so they can practice it.
right.
The museum, which is the Black History Month, which went along with this month. It's nice to include cultural and
Relevant.
Yeah.
yeah, it's relevant,
Current events.
especially with those kind of things. There's always have cool events going on for little kids, so like best for age 5 to 11.
Yeah.
So, and then the science one, that one's cool too.
The kids' night out.
So they can do something with their family too, because I think it's like, yeah, you can go with your family. And then here's another fun game. Well, not a game. It's a YouTube video to help them with their addition facts.
Oh, okay.
Newsletter basically goes over the week. We needed this. Keeps everything together so the parents know where everything's going on.
That's cute.
I think that was cute too. You guys did really good on that.
Thanks.
And then the Valentine's, we had to have a Valentine's because that's next week. Gotta include that. And then the extra credit opportunity, which went along with, actually this one, if you look at it, if it works, it's like an extra credit. So what I did, it's like I can write my name and I know my color. It's like a little thing to do with their parents over the month, which is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And they can get the treasure box if they complete it, which is really fun for little kids. Just have a box full of candy.
Oh, yeah.
And they love.
Mm-hmm. And in the polls, we did that for the parent to get better feedback behind our lessons, see if we're missing anything, if anything needs to be changed. And
So
then,
they could give us their feedback.
yep, it gives us feedback on what their kids learned and what we need to review more on.
Right.
And then
Mm-hmm.
the services with the apps, I put it there so that people know where it would go. Under services, that's the game apps to help the child along when they're not in school, so like on weekends, and basically something to help them along when not in the classroom for extra practice.
Okay.
And then on here is just our websites, how to contact us and all. Okay, so I guess, all right, there we go. We discussed it. Okay, so those are the reasons why we chose this. So basically, I guess in the essay you contribute all the stuff is our theme behind most of it is for our math course lesson for this week. I guess we were focusing on math this week. And let's see. And we also included relevant events happening in this month, and all something that's going to be happening. Because like in kindergarten, preschool, you kind of want to learn about Valentine's, major events, major holidays and stuff. Because that can be a new lesson too, is learning your days of the weeks and all kinds of stuff. Sorry, that was my cat. Okay. And then, discuss how these impact. Do you guys want to include anything about why we chose these? Since we all have to be talking, I believe.
Yeah,
Well, I think.
for the
Go
yeah,
ahead.
for the I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it has a great impact on the classroom as far as especially like the GoFundMe that we set up and
Mhm.
it to get the community to get involved and see what the classrooms need because a lot of classrooms and schools they can't get the supplies, so they look
Yeah, and they have a really strict limit on what
Yeah.
they can buy and whatnot.
right and they look out to the community for donations and it's a big help.
Mm-hmm.
I also think just with events or anything, having something that is culturally diverse, for
Yeah.
everyone, is really important for kids to learn about different cultures, with
Especially-
acceptance and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially since America is considered diverse. and
Mhm.
cultural, and so you kind of want to teach everyone like different point of views. It's not all about one side, so it's really nice to expose them to that, especially in an early age.
Right.
And
Right.
discuss how might this impact your classroom. I guess we're actually discussing that right now.
Right. We are.
Yeah, and then I think
Yeah.
and asking the parents for feedback is really important for the impact of our classroom, because it better helps us know what we shouldn't be doing, what we should change, what we should keep, and everything like that.
Right. Because
It's also
one child may be weak in something, and we could always use their parents' help. Well, how do you do this at home?
And like we can put
right.
more attention towards that child. And since we technically have 3 teachers in this class, we can like basically break it up to different teachers to help the students that are advanced, moderate, and that are behind.
Right.
I mean, the poll is just quick and easy to do, so you can automatically get those results back to see what you need to change, like without having to take so long for parent essays or parent surveys. Like the poll is
Or
just like yes and
postcards,
no type thing.
meetings,
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And then
having to set up
also,
those conferences.
yeah, the
Right.
conferences. And then like the extra credit and like worksheets and stuff and apps they can do along with their parents, because I think it's really important the kids interact with their parents doing stuff together.
Yes, true.
It's a good bonding
Yeah.
experience, especially at a young age. Okay, so now address the standards for teachers and students. Ooh, I wrote my notes on this. I can pull them up.
Okay.
More notes. Okay, I wrote them down so I can just pull it up. All right. So, digital citizen. That basically the whole point of this project was this digital citizens, especially with all the interacting with the polls, the online GoFundMe, and plus we don't put too much information out, and we have a parents. I think the parents would be since our pre-K, they won't be having a Facebook, so it'll be mainly towards the parents, not the students.
Right.
So I think that would be for the digital. Know the instructor. Let's see. It's creative. So right here it says communicate clearly and express themselves creatively. Variety of purposes. That is the different games we offer. For example, the math, the video for addition. Then we have the worksheet, then Quizlet, and then the apps, and then the discussion board, which also does an activity where they can do with their parent. So like different opportunities to succeed at something.
Okay.
And then let's see, use any of these else you guys think we used?
I'm trying.
Empowered learner.
That
would be the app, right?
Empowered.
Take an active role in choosing, achieving.
Yeah, I mean they could, because they they can actually get a chance to
like the museums.
Right, and choose what they would like to see or what they would like to do, and pick where they would like to go.
Mm-hmm. And then at the museums, they can express that too, because they would be a learner trying to learn it themselves, because they usually have where they interact with themselves and all.
Right.
With the environment. Okay, for the educator, let's see. I guess we try, like we seek out opportunities and feedback from the parents.
Mm-hmm.
The designer, I guess basically the Facebook and how it's all themed into like a childlike.
And as well as we could also be learners.
Learners
learning from the parents and the children.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. 'Cause, like the polls. A designer. Our design is young children environment.
Yeah, just like lots of colors, easy to read, not a whole lot of words.
Like the calendar, and then the worksheet. Where is it? The newsletter. That's a good one. It has all these colors and Valentine's themed. See?
There you go.
There you go. That is a good example of it. All right. And then analysts. Yeah, I guess we can do analysts because we're trying to achieve what they can need and what they should learn and all.
Okay.
It's data driven, so we.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, analyzing the data or the polls they were getting can drive our instruction for next week or later on.
Mm-hmm. And then there's also with Facebook, they can comment and like, and they can always comment like their opinion on things too, which is really helpful, especially with the blog. Is a good one.
Yeah. Okay. And we can just share information back and forth, communicate back and forth.
It's really easy
what really works for what really works for one child is not going to work for the next. So we got to be on everybody's level.
That is
Yeah.
true. Okay. So next one is discuss what you learned from this project and experience. So
I'm going to tell you what I learned.
technology.
Yes, ma'am. Because, honey, y'all, half of this stuff I have not used. And I'm like, I'm playing with it. And I'm like, I don't want to hit something and it be wrong. And I mess around and take something off the page. I was like, oh, my God, I got to do better than this. I'm about to go crazy. Because a lot of this stuff I just have never really used.
Mhm.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff, like I know I've done an internship in a kindergarten class, and the teacher I was with, she's like in her 50s her 40s, 50s, and she's retiring soon, and she says technology, she's like so behind because when she was in school, they didn't teach any of this.
No.
While growing up, she didn't even teach it in her classes until very recently, so it's harder for the older generations to get a concept of it.
And imagine the older generation trying to help these young kids. They can teach us more than we know.
Mhm.
They can kill us with technology.
I'm telling you. It's a good thing that they're teaching it to them in class. I mean, it's a very good tool, but where I just have the problem is like, say for instance, like Onslow County, I have a teacher that works with me, and they bring tablets and all of that stuff home.
Yeah.
And then, but they're not able to access the internet from home, so therefore their parents are having to on their tablet because they got some type of virus. And this is going on before the year came out, so therefore that parent got to scramble and scrumble to try to find out what her child's work is.
Mm.
So it's
there's like a lot of pros and cons, kind of like the first thing we read about in the class for our first thing. Yeah, one of the things I learned in this one was making the blog. That was actually quite complicated because I never really made a blog, and it was actually a pretty cool blog because you can add your class to it, but I don't think I would use it in like pre-K or anything because I'll probably use it. I'll use it in elementary, but like in the middle later because kindergarten you can't really do anything. But like the Facebook page I found really interesting. And another thing we can post photos of the children's achievements and products and show it to the parents. Like we could even just make like an album for each child.
Yeah, portfolio.
Yeah. Okay, what else did we learn? I learned how to learn how to make a Facebook page more in depth.
Yeah, like I guess I really haven't just thought about having to have like
I never thought of
page other than my personal page. Right. Yeah. So of all the different kind of apps and stuff that it offers on Facebook.
And I didn't think about using like Pinterest and Instagram and stuff for my classroom.
Right.
Yeah. But as far as that, I have a Facebook page now. As far as the rest of that stuff, I have those pages, but I can't even tell you when the last time I've been on these pages. I don't even know my login information.
Yeah, I don't even. I have it automatically saved. I forget it half the time. But I don't really use Facebook that often. I have it there, but I don't really go on it and post stuff often.
And that's really what I use. As far as Snapchat and all of that, I don't even bother.
Not even gonna try.
Yeah, but it was an experience, and it still is because I'm still learning.
Yeah, and I don't mind that you came to me to ask for questions and all, because some of the stuff I was kind of confused about too. But
okay, can you like quickly show me how you put the newsletter up there as a picture, because I was like really confused.
I'll show you what I did. So I couldn't upload it, so
I can learn it.
Okay. I couldn't figure out how to upload it, so I improv, you can say. That's kind of what I learned. So I go like snippet. Snipping tool. Make a new.
See,
and then save it. That's how I did it. That's the only way I could figure out how to do it.
Oh,
okay.
And you save it as a photo, and then post it as a photo.
Got you. See, I thought I was gonna do that, and then I don't know. I got like all the toolbar stuff with it too. I thought I want to put the whole thing up there like that. So
yeah, like you can kind of see where I did it on some of them. Okay, I think we all looked over it to see if there's any misspelling or anything. I think everything was fine on here though.
Okay. It looks good.
Yeah, it's definitely something I learned to double check. Make sure you proofread.
Proofread? Oh yeah, when you had to do your newsletter. I just wrote it down like you did too. I wrote January 5th to February, and then I'm like, wait a second. When you pointed it out, I'm like, wait, I wrote that too?
Yeah.
Y'all have been a big help. because like I said, I was like, oh my God, I'm like straight confused. I'm like,
And
you know, like,
it's really nice that you're actually asking questions and all. Because I remember I was listening to you guys' SI meeting last week for Mondays. I couldn't make it that Monday because Mondays at 8 o'clock I have an event I have to go to.
okay.
Like every Monday, I can probably come after the event because it only lasts about 15 minutes. But when I was listening to you, some group from Pod 2, someone wasn't being really active, and she's like, "Oh, I shouldn't be talking about this over Zoom." But she wasn't really like she said. She was like mad at her pod leaders for saying, "Oh, I'm not doing anything, this and that and that."
You can
And
tell it all in the voice. It was just, it's like she didn't want to do anything else.
and
She
then
was always
and then
in
I kept hearing her like, "No, don't touch that. That is
yeah. I'm like, we in a meeting.
in a lesson, and you're
That water's dirty. You can't have it. I'm like,
Right.
yeah. Did you not watch it?
I'm like, oh my goodness.
She
Yeah,
said
I
it like
did.
7 times. And like,
Yeah.
Okay.
It was kind of.
And she's like, first thing I need to point out, my leaders, I couldn't make it because you guys measured. Like, I don't know, it's just a bunch of things. I'm like, I'm so glad I don't have her.
Right.
Yeah, they don't know my situation. So I like that you guys like really communicate and all. So it's really nice. Oh, it's not Spotify. Anything.
Yeah.
So I think that's all the questions for that. And so, oh yeah, when you were doing the Weebly page, you accidentally got rid of this on there, but I was lucky I saved it and I just put it back on Weebly.
Was that me, girl? Oh Lord, Sarah.
It's okay.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I noticed it. I was like, where's mine? And I'm like, oh, she probably accidentally, because usually when you add Weebly, it highlights the whole thing, and when you start typing, it takes it all off.
Oh.
Yeah, so that is everything, I guess.
I told you I'd have had everything all messed up and going here and there. I'd be like, oh my God, somebody help. I'm not ashamed to ask questions.
Yeah, that is true. That's really nice, though. Okay, and I think how many group projects do we have? Because like I was looking at the rubric thing, and I don't think we really have that many. I think we only have like 2 or 3. Well, the Weebly is counted as that, but we're doing that as the week goes, so we'll actually finish it this week. We finished it early, actually. Didn't we finish it last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we usually I like how all of us like to finish everything in the beginning of the week.
And that's usually not me, but I have cut down my second job days from like 5 to like 2. So I'm like, I have all this time. I can get some work done.
Mondays and Wednesdays are my least busiest days, so I only have like 1 class and it ends at 10 and I have nothing to do, so I'm just like, I should do it before I go to work. So that's what I usually do. So I usually end up doing most of it on Monday or Wednesday. But
I've been trying to stay up at night, Lord.
Yeah, I just get I remember like the thing is like some Mondays she doesn't post the things until late that night, and then I'm just like, the day I want to be productive, there's nothing on here.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
hey, I heard you ask. I mean, I seen that you asked her a question about the quiz.
You know, the quiz. Okay, so we had a quiz.
Look, go back. It's right there in the week 3. That's
I know,
week.
but if you look at the grades, it says it was canceled.
Oh, really? I read it. Really?
Yeah. Look. It says right here, it was dropped.
Well, you know what? It did say that when I clicked on it, but I did it.
Didn't we take another quiz? Like,
yes.
Technically, we had 2 quizzes.
Yeah.
That's why I was confused. I was like, did I not even have to do the first quiz?
Yep.
And then we have like a grade for making a Zoom session. I don't know if that's by accident or not, but when she watches this video, she might correct it. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's the other thing. I'm like, I don't really know about that. Yeah. So, what was I looking at? Oh, yeah. Go back. I have like no grades in yet.
I don't think anybody have any in.
Nothing. And it's week 5, surprisingly. Okay.
Yep.
Where's the group? Here it is. I don't think we have that many group projects left, actually. I think this is one of the major ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100 points.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. It was free.
Are these all group or are they individual?
That's
I think they're all group, aren't they?
I think some of them are. No, group is blue. I don't know.
Okay.
I think she explained it. I don't remember.
Oh, that might be true then, because of the Weebly is
Mhm.
blue. Group
Yeah,
Weebly.
I think the group is blue.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mistake?
right here it is blue.
Yeah.
But the quizzes, I don't know why they're blue. That's not a group thing. But
Right.
okay. Yeah, the Surefly lecture play. Oh, so it would be. I think these two maybe would be
Mhm.
our group. I honestly don't know.
Mhm.
All I know for sure is
Okay.
this is the group project in the Weebly thing.
Yeah. 'Cause
And
the
then
Weebly is
next
blue.
week we're gonna be doing bingo and a paragraph. I'd
All
rather
right
have
now.
2 things instead of 4.
Yeah.
Right. I'm glad I'm not non-EC.
Oh, girl, what y'all talk about? Because I went to look at it. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, bingo's not that bad. I love
Oh
it.
no, I love bingo, honey. That is right up my alley.
I don't want to do no Jeopardy. That takes forever. But yeah. And I think we're watching a movie. This is a movie, I think.
Storybird.
Yeah, it is a movie. See,
Oh, sure is.
and we
Okay.
write. I don't know. I guess we'll find out next week.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think this project went out really well, and I think we're doing a really good grade on it.
Yeah, it did. I really think it is. I'm actually riding in this car right now, but I mean, I'm gonna get it together.
Yeah,
Get
and
this-
if you ever have questions with your project by yourself, like internet, like not internet, but like difficulties with problems or anything, you can always just email me about it.
And I asked you a crazy question. I was just so confused, and I'm like, and I hit myself upside the head. I said, why did I ask for that? That's the
The
project
way
that
you
we gotta
phrased it,
finish
I
up.
was really confused on what you were asking. I was
I
like, wait a second, what are you?
was like, I done confused this girl. I done confused her. And I
But did
told
it
the
answer
teacher,
your question though? Because I
yeah,
figured what you were
you-
asking. Like
I
I'm like,
told
oh, I bet you she's asking this. So I like, yeah.
I told the teacher in the room, I was like, you know what? I just answered my own question. I said, I asked her that, and I said, I was just so, because I'm like, I don't see anything for this. I said, but that's the project that we got to finish up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the essay, we
Well, the
okay.
Bernice is writing it down, right? Correct?
Yeah, I was writing.
Okay.
Okay.
Once you're done with it, just post it to Shutterfly. Put it under like a messenger. Just copy and paste the text, not the whole page.
Mhm.
Like, don't attach the page. Just put it to group things so we can edit if we need to.
Okay.
So, because she said to look over it too for us to see if there's anything.
Well, I figured what I was going to do, I was just going to go ahead and type it up and then just send it to you guys.
Oh, send it to our emails, but also
Right.
post it to
Yeah.
Shutterfly.
I was going to send it to you guys first and let y'all look at it before we did anything with it.
Okay, we can do
I'll
that.
send-
Just to
yeah, I'll
proofread
send-
it,
yeah.
and I can send it back. Oh, do you know how to work Google Docs?
No, I never used it.
Okay, I'm gonna show you in 6 minutes. Okay, so you have a Google account, correct?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Or you just use your MOC, your
MOC. Both
Moodle.
accounts work. Yeah, MOC. So you just log in with MOC. Okay, so you go to Docs, click it, and new page, a blank, and then here it is.
It's gonna kind of look like Word, but not really.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you can share it. Press the share button
Okay.
and stop it. I'm just gonna keep it that way, and then put our emails. And then once we share, we all can edit at once.
Mhm.
So I'll share with you guys, and
I
then
may not remember that, but I'll try.
Or maybe you share that blank document with her now, so then she'll be able to get it.
oh, let me do that. Let me put you guys. Okay, I'm trying to think of your Bernice. What is your MOC?
BB9295 at MOC.
BBI. Wait, BB. Sorry,
9295.
9295
Uh-huh.
MOC. Yep, save. All right, and then yours.
CE 7416.
7416 at MOC. Yeah. Did I have both of them? Oh, it only saved with you. What was your, Bernice,
just
what was
sent-
yours? It didn't save with yours.
BB
Okay.
9295
9295, right?
at moc.edu. Uh-huh.
There we go. All right, now you don't have to do the whole format. You don't have to paste this whole format. Just paste the essay part. Don't even have to do this. Just do the essay part so we can look over it. So now we should be all able to edit on it. So if you might have like a grammar mistake, I can check it. And then once we're finished with it completely, oh, that's why. That's where your email went. It went on the title. I'm just gonna put title. I was like, I remember putting your email. All right, so just put it on here, and we can all interact. And once we're finished, we can all just copy and paste it into our Word, and then submit.
Okay, if I remember how to get back there now. If I don't, I'm just gonna type it up and send
It's
it.
I
yeah,
sent
it's gonna
you
be in your email.
I emailed it to you, so it should.
Okay.
When you open your email, it says you got invited to this, and when you
Okay.
open it, yeah, that's why. That's why we suggested the email, which is
Okay. All right. Got you. I'm gonna get this typed up right now and get it sent back to you guys.
okay. And
All
we'll
right.
be finished by tomorrow. Okay. So, do we have any other questions? I
No.
think we
think
met
we're good.
everything.
Mhm.
Okay. Which of you guys are
think
going to the
so.
SI meeting on Monday?
I will.
Not,
Yeah.
Okay.
not I.
I'll try. I will. You can tell I'm coming. I just will be late.
Okay.
So I'll
Good.
come. I'll just be like 15 minutes late. So
Okay. I'll let her know.
okay. Because I have a meeting to go to at 8. I have that every Monday. So I was like, oh, it's really inconvenient. You put it on Monday at 8.
Okay.
But yeah, and then Bernice, you figure out how to do this. I remember you asking her questions on the SI thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I did.
Okay. So I have recorded this. I'm going to transfer it into a video and then transfer it to YouTube, which takes about an hour,
Okay.
which is really annoying. But and then I'll post it to our Shutterfly, and
All
then
right.
you guys will have all your links for Shutterfly.
All righty.
Okay.
All right. I guess that's it. Bye, guys.
All right, guys. Have a
Yep.
good weekend.
Yeah.
All right, you guys too.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
Stop sharing. There we go. Boy, I pressed in meeting. There we go.